Imagine landing in a city where you walk off your airplane and into a green indoor forest, floating in an infinity rooftop pool 57 stories above the skyline, flying on a giant Ferris wheel as the sun melts into the sea, staring at giant tree structures that glow in rhythm to music, and striking the perfect pose with a lionfish shooting water into the bay. A fantasy fulfilled. Welcome to Singapore. In today's video, we are exploring 5 of Singapore's hottest tourist attractions. The Singapore tourist spots you absolutely must visit, the top SG tourist spots, and the most iconic places to visit in Singapore. From first-time travelers to repeat adventurers, this guide will show you Singapore's most famous tourist sites like never before. And before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell because we drop incredible travel video like this every week. Number 1. Jewel's Changi Airport and the Rain Vortex. Let's start at the very beginning. When you first arrive, most airports are places where you just pass through. But here in Singapore, the airport itself is one of the Singapore top attractions. Directly attached to Changi Airport is Jewel, a glass dome wonder housing the world's tallest indoor waterfall, the Rain Vortex. The 40-meter high cascade thunders through a lush forest surrounded by shops, walkways, and cafes. This isn't just an airport, it's one of the most attractive places in Singapore. Imagine stepping off a flight and into a rainforest, mist swirling around you. It's breathtaking. By day, sunlight streams through the glass roof. By night, it transforms into a sound and light spectacle, making Jewel one of the most unforgettable Singapore tourist sites. Visit around 7:30 p.m. for the nightly light show, the perfect photogenic or travel reef moment. Even if you're just a layover, these one spots let you experience one of the most spectacular Singapore tourist attractions before you even leave the airport. Now, from the airport to the city's most futuristic garden. Second, Garden by the Bay, Super Tree Grove and Night Light Show. From the Marina Bay waterfront, rising like a scene from a sci-fi movie, Garden by the Bay is one of the most iconic places of Singapore. The 250-acre park houses a million plants, 2 climate control domes, and the legendary Super Tree Grove, towering vertical gardens that glow with thousands of lights each evening during the garden show. By day, you walk beneath towering steel and vine canopies. By night, music light merge into a dazzling performance, easily one of the most magical Singapore tourist activities. The best part, the outdoor Super Tree Grove is free. For an elevated experience, walk the OCBC Skyway between the trees and enjoy sweeping views of Marina Bay Sands and the skyline below. This is truly one of Singapore's tourist spots that blends nature, technology, and art into a single unforgettable experience. If you plan your evening well, arrive 30 minutes before the show, you get the perfect spot and one of the best free SG tourist attraction the city offers. Next, let's rise to the rooftop literally. Number 3. Marina Bay Sands, Infinity Pool and Sky Park. If you have ever seen a postcard of Singapore, it's probably featured this, the rooftop infinity pool at Marina Bay Sands. It's not just a pool, it's a legend. Suspended 57 stories high, the infinity edge seemingly blend into the skyline. You float on the skyscrapers with sea stretching endlessly beyond. Marina Bay Sands is more than a hotel. It's a complete lifestyle experience. Fine dining, luxury shopping, and of course, one of the most Singapore touristy points on earth. To swim in the infinity pool, you need to be a hotel guest. But don't worry, the Sky Park observation deck is open to everyone. Head up for panoramic view of the bay and see almost every Singapore tourist site we talk about, from the super trees to the flyer to the Merlion. For the best experience, visit during sunset. Watch as days turns to night and the city lights flicker on a golden memory from one of Singapore travel places you ever visit. And speaking of stunning city view, let's move higher still. Number 4, Singapore Flyer Sunset Sky Panoramas. Rise above it all, literally. The Singapore Flyer is one of Asia's largest observation wheel, soaring 165 meters high. Think of it as Singapore's own version of the London Eye, but with tropical skies and better views. The 30-minute rise gives you sweeping 360 views of the skyline. And on clear days, you can even glimpse Malaysia and Indonesia. But the true magic moment, sunset. As the sun dips behind Marina Bay Sands and city lights awaken, the world below turns golden. You're gliding slowly in a glass capsule, watching Singapore tourist sites like the super trees, the Merlion, and the bay light up before your eyes. It's peaceful, romantic, and cinematic, making it one of the most beautiful Singapore spots to visit. Time your ticket to start about 20 minutes before sunset for the best view. And yes, for those wanting luxury, there are even dinner flights, complete with gourmet meals in your capsule. As you look out, you see all Singapore top attractions shimmering below you, and just below the bay stand the symbols of the city itself. 5th, Merlion, the icon of Singapore. No trips to Singapore is complete without a visit to Merlion Park. The Merlion, half lion, half fish, is not just a statue. It's the very soul of the city. The lion recalls Singapore's founding legend, while the fish tells its fishing village origin, standing 8.6 meters tall and spouting water into the bay. The Merlion watches over one of the most popular Singapore tourist places. Millions of visitors come to take their own creative photo, pretending to sip, catch, or even speed back the water spray. But beyond the fun, this spot offers the most photogenic view of Marina Bay skyline, including Marina Bay Sands, the Art Science Museum, and the Singapore River. Arrive at sunset for perfect lighting, then stay for spectral light and water show that dances across the bay. Merlion Park is free, lively, and full of character. The perfect ending to a day spending exploring places to roam in Singapore. Its history, humor, and heart. Everything that defines a great SG tourist spot. So there you have it. 5 unforgettable Singapore tourist attractions that show the very soul of this city. Number 1, Jewel Changi Airport. Start your journey under the world's tallest indoor waterfall. 2nd, Garden by the Bay. Wander among the glowing super trees at night. 3rd, Marina Bay Sands. Swim atop the skyline in the world's most iconic infinity pool. 4th, Singapore Flyer. Glide through the sky for a panoramic sunset view. 5th, Merlion Park. Pose with Singapore's proudest symbol by the waterfront. Together, these are the ultimate places to explore in Singapore, where nature, design, and imagination meet. If you're planning your next trip, these aren't just Singapore tourist spots. They are memories in the making. Quick tips for traveler. Timing is key. For the Jewel Rain Vortex show, go around 7:30 p.m. For the Super Tree Grove, visit after sunset. For Marina Bay Sands, Plan your Sky Park trip during golden hour. For the Singapore Flyer, start your ride 20 minutes before sunset. For Malayan Park, go in the evening when it's cooler and the skyline blooms for photo. Save money. The Super Tree Grove and Malayan Park are free. Combo tickets for Flyer and Garden by the Bay offer discount. Use Singapore efficient MRT system. It's fast, cheap, and connects all major spots. Dress smart. Singapore weather is tropical, hot, humid year-round. Wear light clothes and comfortable shoes. Don't rush. Each spot shines at a different time of day. Spread your visit over 2 to 3 days for a relaxed, enjoyable experience. Capture the feeling, not just the photo. Look around, breathe in the sense of orchids, and feel the rhythm of this vibrant city. If you enjoy this journey through Singapore tourist attraction, give this video a thumbs up. It's really helped our channel grow. Which of these 5 places to visit in Singapore would you explore first? Let me know in the comments below. I love to hear your favorites comments. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on notification so you won't miss our next adventures through hidden gems, foodie spots, and more incredible Singapore tourist spots. Thanks so much for watching. Until next time, travel smart, stay curious, and keep exploring the beautiful world beyond. See you in the next one.